How you doing? I'm Rhonda, and I want to invite you to come into my kitchen and hang out for a little while. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to my kitchen. For those of you who don't know, I'm Rhonda. And I want to make something quick for supper. I was in the middle of watching a scary movie, and I said, Randy, I got to get some supper started. We were watching the first Jeepers Creepers movie. I've never seen it before. And it's good. Confusing, but good. I don't understand people. I'd be like, and I know it's a movie, but I'd be like, I'm done with this. I'm not going to look down that hole. I'm not going to unwrap nobody. I'm not going to turn the dang car around and go back. You can forget it. Take me home first. If you want to go back and look down the hole or the pipe, you go right ahead. Knock yourself out, but I ain't going. But, you know, it's a movie. So, what you need for this recipe is you need a bag of tortilla chips, crunchy ones. You need a can of beans. I like the black beans, but I didn't have any, so I'm using some drained pinto beans. I rinsed them and drained them. You don't have to do the beans if you don't want to. You need a pound of ground beef that I'm cooking over there now, and some taco seasoning, some sour cream, and some cheese, and some taco sauce. And that's about it. That's all I can think of right now. But I'm gonna chop up his onion here, if my phone don't turn over. And most of you have seen me do this, but this is a easy way to chop an onion. You leave that root on. I don't always do it. But if you leave that root on, cut it in half, and then just, and you're not supposed to hold your knife like this, guys. But, you know, if you want to, you can. I do it sometimes. I catch myself. But it holds that onion together, guys, and that way, you ain't got to chase your onion all over the chopping board. And you can plant that in your garden. And you can chop your onion as big or as small as you want. And I'm just going to do a half of onion because that's going to be enough. And I'm going to take this other half and put it in a baggie and put it in the refrigerator. So I wanted to share something with you ladies. I'm sorry if I'm sniffling, I can't help it. But I bought me a nice pair of shoes. Now, I don't spend a lot of money on shoes, but I saw these on Amazon and they're about 40 bucks. But they are well, let me go back. I used to buy bear traps all the time because I loved them. And it helps my back. Well, they just got so daggone expensive, I just couldn't afford it anymore. Well, I bought these shoes, and no, I'm not being sponsored. I can't be sponsored because I don't have enough subscribers. But it's this. Let's see. How do you say it? Villanva, y'all. Villanva, Villanva. I'm going to tell you right now, they are like walking on a daggone cloud. Now, they got a little bit of a platform on them, but it's fine. Look at that, y'all. They are light, and I love them, y'all. I love them. And they run true to size. I wear a 7. Can y'all see it? They are the bomb.com. So, I just wanted to share that. I'll put a link to it in the description box. I wear a size 7, and these are Villanva platform flip-flops, and they have a lot of different styles, and you can get them at Amazon. And I'm glad I got them because my feet were hurting. All right, now I got my onion, and trying to get my hamburger. I had to turn it down because I was over here talking. I didn't want to mess it up like I messed my bread up yesterday. I was so disappointed. But I was not going to hide it because I thought to myself, you know, that's what happens in the kitchen. You know, not everything always works out. And I'm told y'all, if I didn't like something, I'm not going to tell you I like it just to get, you know, I ain't going to lie about it. And I'm not going to do no clickbait either. Okay, I had to turn it back up. All right, I'm gonna get this finished cooking, and then I'm gonna cook some of these up. I'm gonna put some onion in it, and then we're gonna put this casserole together. If I didn't tell you this, preheat your oven to 350. Now, if you want, or you would rather use rotisserie chicken, or you have your own chicken, you could use that if you didn't want to use ground beef. If you wanted to use ground turkey or ground chicken, you can do that too. Or if you wanted to use ground beef with ground chicken and ground turkey, you can do that too. And this thing, well, y'all know how I feel about this stove, so I'm not going to say it again. Okay, I added the onions to my burger that I have got all of the grease out of with a paper towel. And I'm just going to let that cook just for a few minutes. And then I'm going to add my taco seasoning. Taco Bell mild taco seasoning mix. And some water. My husband goes outside and sits on the front porch or on the deck, not the back porch, and drinks coffee. And the neighbor dog will come up or whatever, but we had a new visitor today. He just came in the house and said, "Honey," I said, "What?" "Be careful when you go out on the deck." I said, "Why?" "Well, there was a 4-foot black snake out there on the deck." I said, "You mean like right out my back door?" "Yes." And he just went through the crack of the deck. Now he's under the deck. Mercy me. Well, I won't bother him if he don't bother me. That's all I gotta say. I hate them things. I added water, taco seasoning in there, and I'm gonna add, I do not have any green sauce. I wished I did, but I've got to go to the grocery store and get some things. And I had to come up with something for dinner, so sometimes you just have to use what you got, right? And I've been out there working most of the day, y'all. Most of the day, around the deck, pulling up weeds, spraying for weeds, pulling up old lights, you know, the solar lights, you know, that don't work anymore, because I bought me some new ones. And he's probably been hanging out in the bushes. I like to add a little sour cream to this to help make a little sauce, since I don't have everything that I needed. So I'm utilizing what I got, and that's perfectly fine. It's still gonna taste good. So I got taco sauce, and I got some sour cream in here. Alrighty. All right, now I greased this 8x11 casserole dish. Sprayed it with a little bit of canola. And I'm gonna throw down a few of these chippies. like so. I'm gonna take a little bit of the sauce and some of these beans. And some meat. It's be like a meaty taco salad without the lettuce. And it's fast. If I can keep it on the spoon. Just layer it up like so. I'm going to put some cheese on it. Whatever kind of cheese you like. Queso, sharp cheddar. I'm going to put a little sharp cheddar on it. Not a heap load, you know, just a little bit. Then we're going to start over again. Going to do it again. Back, Jack, do it again. You know what, y'all? Cooking is my second favorite thing. Singing is my first. If y'all haven't seen any of my singing videos, I have a few. Oh. Okay, let's throw in a little sauce. And the rest of them there are pintos. And like I said, I would have rather had black beans. I do enjoy pintos. Okay. I'm gonna put the meat. And I like the white tortilla shells. I like the yellow. You know, I like them all. And this is served probably 5 people. 4 or 5 people, depending on how much they eat, but it would serve at least 5. Okay. I'm gonna top it with some cheese. And like I said, if you want to add enchilada sauce to it, you can. I would have if I'd have had it. But oh well. And there we have it. I'm gonna wipe this off so it won't burn on it. Keeps it clean. Keeps your casserole dish looking decent. And I'm gonna cook this, about 15 minutes until it's bubbly. Now I don't think I want any lettuce. I just want a little bit of tomato. And you do not have to use a serrated knife. I've told y'all this. For those who haven't heard me say it, as long as your knife is sharp. You do not have to use no serrated knife. And it won't tear your tomato. All right. But 10, 15 minutes in the oven. And if you want it more saucier, just get you some sauce. Some enchilada sauce. Okay. Here we go. Yummy, yummy. It smells wonderful. Put him some sauce on it, and he'll want some extra chips. And here's mine. Alrighty. Let me try it. I've had it before, but I'll try it. Delicious. Love it. Y'all make it. I'll put the recipe in the description box below. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for watching. And if you would, hit that like button, because that helps my videos get seen by more people. And I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and help me continue to keep my channel going and help my channel to grow. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time on A Taste of Country. Bye.